I never thought that I would demo a drone inside of my studio surrounded by very, very expensive equipment. Today's video, we're going to be talking about what's inside of this guy right here, which is the HoverAir X1 Pro Max. All the drones I've owned in the past have been a lot slower, very much just manual controls. But I think a drone like this is intended for a different type of user, one that is traveling often, who just wants something that is quick, still going to deliver high quality results, but doesn't take a lot of fuss to deal with. From the first moment I unboxed this, the entire experience of using this drone is incredibly simple. Without any accessories, and we're just looking at the drone itself, I believe this comes out at just under 200 grams. It's incredibly light. So this allows you to fly it in more places, and it also has this cage material that makes it safe to fly indoors and more around people. Obviously, you wouldn't want to get like your hair stuck through this still, but there's going to be significantly less risk of damage to yourself or to property. If you're flying this like inside for real estate, for example, and you run this into a wall, you're not really gonna ding up the wall because the propellers dug into it or anything. It's all protected. And actually in the box, it kind of comes with this cool little card right here. Try to tear it or break it. Don't mind if I do. They basically give you a sample piece of what the cage is made out of. It definitely has a ton of give to it. Tear it apart. And the drone itself starts at under $1,000. This is a very incredibly priced piece of kit, considering you get, for the Pro Max version, 8K video out of this sensor. Without any apps or accessories, I can just press and hold the power button. It's going to turn on the little screen up top here. And then within the matter of seconds,
current mode, follow.
Get a cool little British accent here. So on the screen on the drone itself, you get all of your different flight modes. And so it defaults to follow mode, and I can see that it's at mid flat, which basically just means that it's going to be at mid range. And in the app, you can actually adjust all these different settings for like follow mode. If you want it to stay, 50 feet behind you instead of 10, you can adjust all those parameters, but it keeps it nice and easy on here. And I can just cycle through them.
Orbit, bird eye, dolly track, ski mode, cycling mode, indoor follow.
So for indoor follow, for example, since I'm indoors, this obviously is the smartest choice. And then you literally just put it on your hand, hit the little power button, and then it's going to take off. Can you guys still hear me? It's probably a little louder. I never thought that I would demo a drone inside of my studio surrounded by very, very expensive equipment. And then once you're ready to land, all you have to do is put your hand underneath it, and it's going to lower itself and automatically turn off. The other nice thing is, I don't know if you could see the little tally light on the front here, but as soon as it takes off, it starts recording. Now, if you're outside, you can pick up, or depending which combo you get, it does have NDs, so you can throw on top, so you can have proper shutter speed and everything. What I've learned after a number of weeks is that this really is perfect for the type of person who just wants to throw it up, everything in auto mode, maybe the autonomous mode, and just let it capture what it can. This is going to capture beautiful images in beautiful locations that you may travel to. Like I recently went to Italy. I had some spare time in between shoots, and so I just threw this up in the castle. I didn't have any of this extra like gear, no NDs, but it did an amazing job just following me through these tight spaces. But then when I wanted to take over and get some nice manual shots, I thought like, oh man, I don't have the joysticks on me right now. I don't know what's charged, the beacon I don't have. But no, I just went into the HoverAir app. Through the direct Wi-Fi connection between the drone and my phone, I was able to get these incredible shots from heights that I really didn't think I was going to get with just the Wi-Fi mode. But everything you're seeing right now was just captured between the phone's app and this with manual control. I mean, I was thoroughly impressed. Now getting into some of the other accessories you can pick up for it. Probably my favorite one is this power case right here. Inside of here is an actual battery that I believe gives you an extra 2 or 3 charges. It just slides right in there like that. Close it up with magnet. This is another case that technically, if you don't have the power case, you can fit everything in here. So on one side, the drone would fit nicely. I just have the camera straps in here. And then on the opposite side, you have room for different accessories you can pick up. So this also comes in the skiing combo, or you can pick up separately. These are 2 extra batteries. This is also the ND case, which you get, and inside you get 4 NDs. All right, so now is this final case, and this is where this product really just starts to feel well thought out. But it where's the beacon? Oh, I think I left it on my bike, which we might as well cut to that segment where we talk about the beacon. So I want to do my first beacon test. So I have the beacon attached to the bike right here. It is cool how we can actually see a live feed of the drone, which is currently sitting right here. So first, let's just see how they interact together and how well it can follow me on a bike that can, you know, go 28 miles an hour.
Follow.
All right, let's see how well it takes its first turn. We're gonna go around 10 miles an hour. Looks like I'm still in the beacon pretty well. All right, now let's kick it up a notch, all right? I'm gonna go as fast as I can here. Now let's say you're out and about, you have your beacon on you, but you don't have the remote controls. Maybe the app isn't connecting, the drone's in a sticky situation. What is cool is that the beacon actually can be a remote control. These 2 buttons on the bottom here, although they primarily function as other things, they technically are joystick buttons. So now I have the drone set in manual mode, and you can see that if I go on this left joystick here, this is giving me proper orientation, so I can go forward, back, I can turn it left and right, and with the right button here I can go up. And so you can essentially fully control the drone manually with just the beacon. For those curious, on the bike I was using the magnetic clip adapter, as well as this little adapter here are pretty cool because they have magnets, but then they also have the latching levers on either side, so that way it feels really secure. Both of these accessories come in the skiing combo. This one is a quarter 20 on the bottom, as well as this folds down, which I believe this is the like GoPro standard. So if you have like GoPro mounts or accessories, you can easily use this on that as well. You just saw me use this as literally a remote where you can use the joysticks on here, but you also get these 2 joystick things right here. So you can take one of them, connect it to the bottom. It has little smart connector points, and again, latches on both sides. And you can use this as a singular remote. If you want a more traditional manual flight control, you take your other one, hook it up like this, and then you pull these both out and then turn it like this. And now you have a normal remote. You can stretch it out, put your phone in here, and now you have what I would call like a much more traditional drone remote. But again, as cool as this setup is, I personally found myself not using it as much because the drone's autonomy by itself is just so good. And so I think for anyone who is looking for a drone that is going to be very easy to set up and use, give you some amount of manual control over both the image but also the ability to control its movements. The cool thing is you can use the app to go in, set your preferences for what codec, resolutions, frame rates, and everything you want to shoot in, your preferences for all the different follow, orbit, bird's eye modes, like the distance that you want the drone to go by. You can one time change all of those things within the app, and then every time you boot it up, it's just going to save those preferences for you so that when you're cycling through your different modes on the drone itself, it's already set to go. If you guys have any other questions about the HoverAir X1 Pro Max, let me know down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.